Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, we're on to week 2 in the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the LA Chargers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
380. Get out. 380. Get out. 21. Hey, go lion. Go.
Herbert going to go to the air right away. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Delta, hut. Crowd right.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Baylor Tiger. Ready.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Let's go.
Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Kappa. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready?
They'll run with Pollard. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
380. Run. Set. Delta, set. Set.
Now it's Herbert. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. DK Metcalf, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That stop made by Jack Campbell. Well, this defense for the Chargers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Excellent effort defensively by him. 2 tackles for a loss last week, now 1 here in the 1st quarter.
He's an absolute disruptor, isn't he? And I think most offenses would love to go against guys who just want to hold the point of attack and try and keep things clean for their linebackers. But when they make those moves and they can get upfield, past the offensive line into the backfield, that's hard to handle.
Hey, 73, 73. Kyle Leviani. Kyle Leviani.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he is caught. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the Chargers' 42-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And you talk about the defense for these Chargers. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener, didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number 1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Jabril Peppers deep to receive. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. The Charger drive about to get going. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
The 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Set. Cut. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Taken down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious
line.
position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Let's go, let's go. Go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Left side here, taken in by Metcalf. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Black 80, black.
Check, turn up. Kill, turn up. I got him.
Hey, go lock. Hey, ram. Ready.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. And they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Grenade. Cut. Set. Lion. Ready.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
14 more yards.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set. Grenade. Cut. Hey, ram. What is it?
Gonna run again here with Pollard. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second down and 3.
Crowd right. Delta, hut.
Herbert changing things up. Now a give here to Pollard. Powerful running. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal. A strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Set. 380. Go. Go orange. Set.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And a nice pickup there. Gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on first and goal.
380. Crowd right. 21. Let's go. 21. Set.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers! Jackson Smith and Jigba from 3 yards out. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Chargers 14. Bengals nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Burt sets up to throw it. He's got the connection to Moore. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Hey, silver.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do.
Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63, back. 63.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. The gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the 22, Hurts. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards.
And the Chargers.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Cap it. 59. Check. Kill. Crowd right. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Go.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Ferguson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Brings up second and
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
the score. Chargers
Point
17.
after, right down the middle.
Bengals 7.
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, go Lions. Go. 380.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Finding Metcalf on the comeback route. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
First and 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Herbert now. That's caught downfield by Kittle. Touchdown, LA! George Kittle, 45 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Ferguson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Ferguson. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bengal first down.
Go Silver, ready?
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Hey, easy, 63. Trimmer. 63. Yeti. Pound up, Yeti.
To throw on second and 10. Hurts. Quick throw there is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
180. 73. Crowd left Yeti. Out.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
First down, Bengals.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Slant pass, it's Ferguson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Hurts completing this one quickly. They'll give him 4 yards there. 37 now.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. Douglas, the man in motion. Here we go on 4th down. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Charger drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Kappa. Ready?
Here's Herbert. And he's going to be taken down. He's sacked on the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. And that will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Bengal first down.
Call up Yeti. Blink. Hey, easy. 63, back. Delta.
Back to throw now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
2nd and 10.
Great, stop. What up? Go Silver, ready? Hey, 63.
Here's Hurts to throw. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
A gain of 12.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Great, shot. What up? Hey, that's your man. Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti. Delta.
They'll look to throw again. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing is Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Great. Hey, Trimmer. Me. Hey, Silver. Tiger Hornet.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's bound. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Quick slant, caught by Moore. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Motion. Baylor tight. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Home troops right. Hey, ram. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 18 more yards there and another first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Set. 380. Green out. Go.
Now it's Herbert. And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
380. Crowd right. Set.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And apparently not liking what was taking place, so he'll just tuck it and take the sack. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
A 43-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Gain of 12. First down, Bengals.
Hurts. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll come up now on second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And pass complete to Moore. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 33.
Hey, let's go. Silver. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it in double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
On second and 10, Hurts to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Yards to go.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
Go Silver, ready?
Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Did they maybe play that too safely on third down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have fourth down to try and pick it up.
Great.
So it's a win here for the LA Chargers, and it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback, CD, Justin Herbert.
Yeah, he had a great night throwing the football, wound up with 3 touchdown passes for the game, and his leadership, it really showed through in this one.
So for Los Angeles, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.